All right, and good afternoon, everyone. I am Rachel Cash, brand ambassador and jazz fox for WJZZ, world's oldest jazz radio station, and CEO and host of the Cash Talks Experience. Joining me today is an artist whose soulful voice, heartfelt songwriting, and timeless music have touched audiences around the world. This Wednesday, she'll be taken on the stage here at the Detroit's iconic Aretha Franklin Amphitheater for what is promised to be an unforgettable evening of incredible music and unforgettable moments. Please join me in welcoming the beautiful Goapele to WJZZ. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me and thank you for the intro. I'm really
Absolutely.
looking forward to being back in Detroit.
We are so excited that you are coming to Detroit. So, Detroit is excited to welcome you to the Aretha Franklin Amphitheater this week. What are you most looking forward to about performing for your fans here?
Well, one, let me just say Detroit was one of the first markets outside of the West Coast markets that supported my music, going back 20, 25 years.
Yes.
And I'll be celebrating the 25th anniversary of the release of Closer,
Yes.
which I'm really excited about, and just to like touch base with my day ones
Mm-hmm.
and if there's new folks that have come in over the years, over the seven albums, or this will be the first show, that's
Yeah.
I'm always grateful just to be able to perform live music and with friends.
Yes.
Eric Roberson and I have done shows over the years, and he's amazing. So I already know
Yes.
just like I'm going to be in the audience for part of that. And then we're by the water, which I
Mm-hmm.
love the venue. I think I did that venue many years ago with Kim, I think. Um,
Yes.
so I'm excited to get back out there.
Yeah, we're like I said, we're so excited to have you. Is there something about Detroit audiences that makes performing here special for you?
I think Detroit is a music city.
Yeah.
It's like one of the birthplaces of soul music, right?
Yes.
And Motown and all that. So I think there's just an appreciation for live music. Um, so we just connect on that level. I happen to have a lot of family friends that have roots from there. I don't know what
Yes.
the connection is to the Bay Area or LA, but it just feels like a familiar place. And then
Mm-hmm.
it's always nice in the summertime to get to perform um, like outside.
Mm-hmm.
And be the sunset. Folks can set up and picnic and all of that. So then it's just I'm a
Yeah.
I'm a summer baby. My birthday's almost here, so I like summertime vibes.
Yes. Yes, birthday
Yeah.
is on the way. I love that. So, your music has always been deeply personal, filled with love, healing, and empowerment. When you sit down to write today, what inspires you the most?
Mm. Um, I think love is always at the core,
Yeah.
and it's not just relationship driven, but like
Mm-hmm.
love for people. You
Yeah.
know, finding love, healing and moving on. Um, Tapping into whatever the universal love is. I feel like there's
Yes.
so much division out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so just like us believing in each other,
Oh, I love,
you know.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you write from personal experiences or do the stories of others inspire your music as well?
Yeah. I think usually it's based off my personal experience and me trying to process my thoughts and feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm inspired by other people's um, stories, or it might be getting into a fantasy world of, what I'm dreaming of love. And then sometimes there's songs like, Time Heals from the last
Mm-hmm.
album, or Stand from the album before, that's a little more based on just like how can we as a community get through these moments of
Mm-hmm.
hardship and come together.
Yes. So Closer remains one of the timeless songs that people continue to connect with. When you perform
Thank you.
today, yes, when you perform today, does it still evoke the same emotions it did when you first wrote it?
It's interesting because when I first wrote it, I never would have pictured singing it so many years later. But I've almost never done a show without singing it though,
Yeah.
and I think the connection with the audience and um, like whatever it has sparked for other people,
Mm-hmm.
and that we get to share that together kind of like keeps it alive for
Yeah.
me. And I think that it was such a personal song for me, not knowing if I was going to be able to fulfill my dreams, not knowing if the music that I believed in and wrote would be supported,
Mm.
not knowing, if it'll be failure or success
Yes.
or whatnot. And I think that kind of even, a couple decades deep into my career, there's still so many twists and turns and like things I
Mm-hmm.
want to accomplish, or even approaching each album, like it doesn't feel the same, so it's
Yeah.
always kind of like that push and pull and like pushing through fears and um when you get to the next
Mm-hmm.
spot, you're like, oh wow, there's still so far to go.
Mm.
So I think that part continues for me. And then I feel joy doing music when I'm sharing it with other people and it connects with them.
Yes. So have fans ever shared stories about how that song changed or impacted their lives?
Yeah, like I've talked to people that have said they graduated middle school, high school, college, graduate school to that. I've had people
Yeah.
tell me, they were listening to it as they were studying for their doctorate or studying for the bar exam or while they were in labor
Yeah.
or when they fell in love or when they were like heartbroken,
Mm.
or moving to a new city and taking a chance on themselves. Um, or athletes, some folks have told me like they warm up to it, or
Mhm.
people using it as a mantra. And it really started just as a mantra for me. I didn't even really think of it as a traditional song when I did it. It was more of just like this feeling that I was trying to
Yeah.
convey of like,
Yeah.
you know being in the
Def
process of trying to fulfill something that's out of my control, but I'm just taking all the steps I can, you know.
Yeah, it's like an anthem for us, like and I know me being one of the people who definitely have listened to it as an anthem because it's
Thank
such an
you.
amazing, yeah, it's such an amazing song. So you
Thank
say,
you. I love
yeah,
that.
yeah, it is. It's like an anthem. I mean, it just it drives you, still listening to it today. It of course is in the playlist, okay. But
Thank you.
it
And you
it
know what else I love is
yes.
just that it's like other artists have also made it their own, and there's been all
Mhm.
these remixes over the years, and this past year Leon Thomas and Wale did a
Mhm.
song called Watching Us that samples it, and it kind of breathed some new life into it and
Mhm.
gave other folks an entry point to it. So
Yeah.
I like that it's taken a life of its own.
It has. So you stayed true to your artistry throughout your career, while the music industry has changed dramatically. What's been the key to maintaining your authenticity?
Mm. Um, I don't know. I just kind of take it as it comes,
Mm-hmm.
and um, as a singer songwriter, um, I'm able to explore a lot, and express
Yeah.
myself creatively. And then I'm an independent artist, so I've been pretty free in terms of getting to express what I want and not
Yes.
having to, um, not being pressured out of my own gut feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that comes with challenges too, being an independent artist, because there's a lot of music that I've put out that's been under the radar.
Yeah.
And, some people that are like, how many albums do you have? One or two? And I'm like, oh no, I have 7 albums.
Right.
And it's like sometimes people are finding songs like years later after it comes
Yeah.
out. So that's humbling and challenging, but it's been really empowering for me to get to be a indie artist and kind of
Mm-hmm.
just keep on exploring in ways that, yeah, feel authentic to me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and to get to keep growing, and working with different people and just not feel confined. And um, I don't know, I just try and trust the process, but also have some faith in my inner compass, I guess.
Yes. Yes. So, with that being said, what advice would you give to young artists trying to build a lasting career?
I would say, find some mentors,
Mm-hmm.
some trustworthy mentors, and folks that can support you and challenge you and help you sharpen your tools and skills and perform as much as you can, um, and have a big vision
Mm.
and then work backwards with the steps to get there, but like
Yeah.
have some patience because it can take longer than it seems like it's going to take. But I think also, they say like stay ready so you don't have to get
Oh,
ready. And
yes.
sometimes things click when you're not expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
And, we want to be able to rise to the occasion. So I think kind of like if you're already out there doing it, even before the money is matching it, then you're ready when the bigger opportunities come. And if it's the right thing, the money will come.
Yes. Yes. I love that. So, this feels like another exciting chapter in your career. What projects or creative venues are you most excited about right now?
Um, I'm just excited, getting to do these different shows on this 25th year.
Yes.
And I've kind of never stopped performing, so it's just, a continuous journey. But I've been collaborating with different people. I want to do more of that,
Good.
and getting back in the studio to release my next album, and just like enjoying my music life and
Yeah.
enjoying my personal life. I'm a mom. My daughter's in
Oh,
college. That's like super exciting,
that is.
So just
Congratulations.
like,
Yes.
yeah, just like trying to have everything balanced to just enjoy
Yeah.
enjoy this part.
Yeah. And that's great. Thank you so much for sharing that. Before I
Thank
let you
you.
go, yes, before I let you go, what's one piece of advice that you can leave with our listeners who are aspiring to move to that next level in their life?
Um, I really would just say like think about what you would absolutely love. Um, I really, I've sat with different people, like coaches and trainers that are, about like manifesting
Mm-hmm.
our visions. And I think it's just like really, really thinking about what you want to attract in your life
Yeah.
and how you can stretch yourself and letting yourself imagine,
Mm-hmm.
the wildest, most wonderful possibilities, and being ready to put in the work and then trusting the process and just chip away at it.
Yeah. I love that. Goapele, thank you so much for giving WJZZ, giving me the opportunity, along with WJZZ, to interview you and hear everything that you just said. Is just amazing and inspiring. We do appreciate you giving us the time to speak with you. And I will be there on Wednesday. So my name is Rachel Cash. So I'm going to come looking for you to get a
Wonderful.
couple pictures with you if you don't mind. And
Yes.
yes, I'm going to come find you. I'm so excited about it. So I will see you this Wednesday. Again, we do appreciate you, you and your time
Thank
this
you.
evening.
I'm looking forward to seeing all the folks July 1st, and I'll be out
Yes,
there with Eric Roberson, and I look forward to
yes.
meeting you in person. Thank you.
Likewise. You're more than welcome. You have a great evening.
You too.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.